Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the recording for skills at the rate 100 where for 100 days we are bringing for you 100 different speakers from all over the country. The speaker is Rakhi Dhar, who is the founder of Mind Mastery India and a transformational coach. The topic is Unlock Abundance with Emotional Intelligence. Also, this video is sponsored by Soulful Success Academy by Komal Botra, who is a passionate life and mindset coach. She has trained over 500 plus professionals and individuals who help achieve their full potential. More of them in the link in the description. So now, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
So, as I was introducing myself, I am an NLP master practitioner. I'm a mindfulness master practitioner, EFT practitioner, Reiki grandmaster, transformative coach, and ex HR corporate professional. So, to talk about what is NLP, you have seen so many titles and what is this all about, right? You must be wondering, kya hai? So, quickly, let me give introduction of each of the certification or modalities that I know. First is neuro linguistic programming. Neuro linguistic programming is basically neuro are our brain cells, okay, that send signals to our body cells that send signal to our brain, okay, that creates our thought. Linguistic is the language we talk, and programming is how, through using different modalities, we can reprogram our mind. जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना, we talk about positive mindset, right? How we can reframe, reprogram from negative mindset to positive mindset. NLP helps us, especially in impactful communication and lot of stuff, because we keep on talking to ourselves all the time. I'll explain you those in details in the upcoming slides. Next is mindfulness. We all know what is being mindful. Being mindful is being present at the moment. It is a skill. Trust me, if you're focusing, we nowadays it has become a common thing. We also write in our resume that I am multitasker. But trust me, nobody can become a multitasker. It's a myth. Because when you're focusing in one thing, you'll not be able to focus on a different thing. For example, now you're watching this video or maybe watching this presentation, listening to me, but at the same time, if you open your Instagram or Facebook, आपका focus will directly go to this. Your focus will not be at what I am saying, right? So it is an art. When you learn this, you become a great leader. नेक्स्ट इज ईएफटी. इन द लास्ट सेशन आप लोगों ने जिसने भी अटेंड किया था ऑफ कोमल बोत्रा, she has taught us how to do EFT is basically emotional freedom technique. How by tapping on a different point we can come out of our some negative thoughts that we are carrying from ages. Then Reiki is an energetic work that helps us to heal mentally and physically. It was originated in Japan by Dr. Mikao Usui. These are mostly practiced by the people who are in the healing industry. Transformative coach, because the modalities I use are for transforming people. An ex HR professional, as I said, I have worked for Vodafone, Flipkart as HR leader for many years. So that's all about me. Before I begin, today, the incident has totally shaken me. Literally, tears were rolling out of my eyes when I saw the incident. So I couldn't stop myself. Let's stop for 2 minutes. Let's keep 2 minutes silence for them and let's pray for the soul. Because just now, I have got to know that nobody could survive. That's a really painful incident that has happened. So let's pray. Let's keep them for in our prayers for 2 minutes and then we will begin. I hope you all are with me.
Yes.
Okay, so let's begin. Are you able to see my screen? Somehow, I think I have.
No.
No, right? Yeah, just give me a moment. Okay,
Yes.
right. So I am founder of Mind Mastery India. Mind Mastery India is basically an organization that provides certification program to people who want to come, learn, and transform. We also give one-on-one counseling. We are providing certification on NLP, mindfulness, Reiki, cord cutting, and different modalities and life coaching. You can go in the website and check for Mind Mastery India. We are present everywhere in LinkedIn. We share bi-weekly newsletters and lot of valuable stuff are being shared by me and my team. So let's begin with the topic. What do you let's make it little interactive, right? What do you understand by emotional intelligence?
Emotional intelligence is how I manage my how competent I am to manage my emotions.
Great, Yogesh. That's really a very good answer. Yes, Havish.
It is something like that. How at a certain emotional level you make the right make a decision. Like it might impact the organization or it can have any effect. So at certain emotional level, how do you deal with the decision making in short? Something like
True,
that.
true. So emotional intelligence is required everywhere, and as Yogesh has said, as Bhavesh you have said, you both are absolutely right. इमोशंस व्हाट आर इमोशंस इमोशंस ये है जो हम फील करते हैं दैट वी फील वी आर एंग्री फ्रस्ट्रेटेड ओवरवेल्म समटाइम्स वी आर हैप्पी राइट so these are all emotions now how we can be self aware that what we are feeling it definitely helps us in decision making but isse pehle we need to be self aware self conscious that are we able to understand what exactly are we feeling because many at times you are angry at people in the office or outside sabji wale ke sath jhagda ho gaya or we had some disturbing issue outside maybe in the society or somewhere and we come home and start shouting at our spouse or maybe at our children unknowingly because we don't know how to regulate our emotion before regulating our emotion we need to know what are our emotions so today's topic is how can emotional intelligence can bring abundance to our life. We will come to that. Before that, we should first understand what are the emotions, how we can understand क्या क्या emotions है and how it will help us to regulate. क्योंकि हम जितना जानेंगे उतना हम regulate कर पाएंगे, right? For example, I am very angry. I have come from outside. I had a fight with someone. घर पे आके बिकॉज आई नो मुझे किसी और के ऊपर गुस्सा आया आई एम एंग्री आई फर्स्ट ट्राई टू कम डाउन इंस्टेड ऑफ सबके ऊपर ब्लेम करो सबको थोपो दैट दिस इज वॉट यू हैव डन और दिस इज हाउ यू बिहेव विथ मी दैट इज वाई आई एम शाउटिंग बिकॉज यू विल नॉट नो वॉट एग्जैक्टली यू विल नॉट रिफ्लेक्ट ऑन आपके साथ क्या हुआ है you will simply come and shout कि जो भी आपको लगता है person you take for granted you will start shouting on that person right so emotional intelligence is that one emotional intelligence is being self aware and then regulating self there are 5 components in emotional intelligence this is a very important topic very important modality worldwide it is known by Daniel Goleman's book you can go and refer to that book especially people outside India they give a lot of importance to EQ you must have heard कि IQ एक है EQ एक है when you are high in EQ you're able to perform more right because you're able to regulate your emotion वो हम कैसे करेंगे first let us understand when okay before that tell me how many of you have heard about abundance abundance is a word we know okay If you can explain, आपके लिए क्या definition है? And people who are very silent listening to me, how would I know that you're listening to me? You should type something in the chat box, right? What is abundance to you? Yes, Bhavesh.
It's something like the positive conversation, positive way of conversation.
Okay, positive way of conversation is abundance. Okay, abundance means हमें कुछ चीज बहुत ज्यादा मिल रहा है, like abundance, lots and lots. So हम बात करते हैं लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन की. डू वी ऑल टॉक अबाउट लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन? वी ऑल नो मैनिफेस्टेशन इज द वर्ड. इट वाज यस तुलिका फीलिंग राइट. सो मैनिफेस्टेशन इज द वर्ड. इट वाज एडेड लास्ट ईयर. वी ऑल टॉक अबाउट लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, मैनिफेस्टेशन. सबने सुना होगा द बुक कॉल्ड सीक्रेट, वेर हम जो सोचते हैं, yes, in bigger quantity, absolutely abundance, हम जो सोचते हैं, our thoughts become our reality. How do we do that? You will be amazed to know that our mind generates 60 to 80,000 thoughts in a single day, right? And वो thoughts क्या create करती है? Feelings. हम जो सोचते हैं उससे we create our feelings, and those feelings creates our reality. Now you would say कि but सब कुछ तो बन के आता है. What is this law of attraction? So let me help you understand it. Only 20% is your destiny. Rest 80% you can create your own reality. That is, when we talk about law of attraction, creating abundance into our life, 80% you can create with your feelings. And from where the feelings will come? From your thoughts. Your thoughts will create emotion. One single person can react differently to different situation. Person who will be emotionally regulated will react or respond, rather not react, will react in a different way. When I talk about react, मान लो आपको किसी ने कुछ सुना दिया. Instead of reacting, you will responding. Being mature, being emotionally regulated, you will try to respond to that person. So that's where it plays a role. Now, why it is important? मैंने तो बोल दिया 80% आपका जो थॉट्स हो, 80% जो है हम वी क्रिएट आर रियलिटी, बाकी 20% इज डेस्टिन. वी आर बॉर्न हम कब पैदा होते हैं, वी आर dying, and the time our kid is born, or maybe we are getting married, only that 20% is what is created by the destiny. Rest 80% we can create, okay, on our own. So that is where emotional intelligence create impactful role in creating abundance. When you feel certain emotion, you feel very happy, you feel very open. जैसे अगर आप बहुत happy feel कर रहे हो, you will feel very joyful. It is open, right? It is not contradict. गुस्सा होते ही क्या होता है? When we are angry, we are fearful, we are overwhelmed, frustrated, irritated, you do not have space in your body, right? You are just contradicted, you are just contracted, you are just trying to be in that shell. आपको कुछ दिखाई नहीं देता है. Most of the people, they go blank. How many of you would agree to that? Happens with you, right? Okay, I am also reading chat. Yes, absolutely. That happens because these are the emotions are not healthy. Having said that, if I talk about only positive emotions, over positivity also becomes toxic. It cannot be the fact that आप हमेशा you become happy, हमेशा आपको हर चीज अच्छा लगे, you are never angry. Emotions like angerness, emotions like fear, this helps us to keep our body safe. Because when we are angry, why we become angry? हमारे सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट पे कुछ आता है, हमारे कुछ चीज पे कुछ आता है, somebody putting point on us, we become angry, right? So that is where we need to understand that these are the emotion are there to protect us. When we are fearful, what do? We do not go around and see things. अगर हमें घोस्ट और समथिंग हम स्टोरी हॉरर स्टोरी हम सुनते हैं, वी जस्ट डू नॉट गो एंड स्टार्ट टू फाइंड इट आउट, बिकॉज दैट इज अ mechanism to keep our body safe. Whereas, having said that, we should not be in that emotion all the time. We should know how to regulate it. You can see this graph wherein you can see the emotion that keeps us, the lower emotion, you can see that keeps us contracted. And jitna hum upar jate hain, the more we become neutral, willingness to learn, acceptance, love, joy, we become more expanded. Your aura becomes more expanded, your frequency start rising, right? Are you there with me, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. Okay. So that's where it helps us. Now it's time to understand how to regulate. Abhi I have spoken about regulate, 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 right? How do we do that? Before we learn how to regulate our emotion, I would like to ask one belief of yours. Do you believe कि लाइफ में जितने पैरामीटर्स है, दिस इज द व्हील ऑफ लाइफ, ओके, द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड, ये हम सब नहीं अचीव कर सकते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं कहीं पे वी विल हैव टू टेक अ टोल. Like if we have a great family, we cannot have a great career. If we have a great career, we have to compromise on fun and recreation. If we have great health, somewhere we have to compromise on our career, because सब कुछ तो साथ में नहीं हो सकता है. How many of you believe this? You can simply write me, me, me. 100%? Okay. Me. You believe that सब कुछ साथ में नहीं हो सकता है, right? That's the biggest myth of life. सब कुछ साथ में हो सकता है. Absolutely. So this is a very basic thing, and I know many people they do not know. I go for corporate trainings wherein I was amazed to see that, because I was also one of them. Thank you, Bhaskar. Thank you, Naina. Thank you, JP. So I used to believe that, एक है तो एक कैसे होगा? I have a good career. I cannot, take care of my son. I cannot take care of my family properly. But when you create abundance into your life, when you start attracting positive things into your life, when you know how to regulate your emotion, when you know how to manage your time, you will see that you are able to start creating everything in your life. I'll give you a very small example, and this is the fact of life. This should stay with you once and for all, like till your lifetime. Our outer self is a reflection of what is inside us. जो हम believe करते हैं, that creates our reality, right? And also that's how people see us. If I start feeling about myself that I am a great speaker, I am a great communicator, people outside of me will start seeing me like a great communicator, great speaker. The reason is science. It's not that I'm talking something about, who thing. Because every time we are transmuting frequencies, every time we are giving that energy, हमारे अंदर में जो होगा, that will reflect outside. If you are agitated, frustrated, you will see that energy into your surrounding. आपके घर पे भी वही energy है. If you start feeling your boss doesn't like you, I don't know how many of you are from corporate, or how many of you are from business or any other profession. If you start believing that my boss doesn't like me, he tries to find out, loophole in everything I do, he will definitely do that, because you are transmuting that frequency to him. Are you able to realize? ये होता है, हम किसी को नहीं पसंद करते हैं, we don't like that person, we don't like the vibe of that person, and that person simply comes to know. How does it happen? because we transmute frequencies. Similarly, I'll give you another example. We think about some people so deeply and we get their calls. अचानक कॉल आ जाता है from somewhere of nowhere, like we just get their call. This happens because every time हम लोग एनर्जी ट्रांसम्यूट कर रहे हैं. When we are in positive energy, we attract more positivity. How? That is regulating our emotions, creating emotional intelligence, incorporating emotional intelligence into our life. With that, I want you to take a pen and paper and do an exercise so that we can do away with one of the belief. One negative belief that you have about yourself. Any negative belief you have about yourself, like I am lazy, I am not worth, or maybe it can be anything. People doesn't like me, whatever it is. If you wish, you can send me one on one in the chat also, so that I can help you to reframe that. I will not take any name like who has written what. But अच्छा, यहाँ पे option है क्या? Is there any option to tag? Can we control this energy? We are talking about regulating the energy, regulating the emotions. Yes, we can control the energy. Okay, Naina, thank you. We can control the energy by what we are thinking. If you're thinking positive, we can definitely control that, because then हम energy वही दे रहे हैं ना, positive energy दे रहे हैं. Okay, fearful. Okay, fearful of what? If you can help me understand, so then I'll be able to help you, come out of that belief. Failure to take big tasks. This is one of the most important thing. Let me tell you, let me take this example before we take this exercise. Okay, let us take this exercise and then I'll explain you. I am fearful failure to take big task. Okay, this is your belief, right? I'll tell you why this happens. Okay, now that you have taken pen and a paper, how many of you have taken? First tell me. कुछ लोग होंगे just सुनने के लिए. You have taken. Uh, some people will be there who will be doing the exercises. So if I can know, just write me. It will really help me. Okay. Now you have written the negative belief about yourself, right? Close your eyes. Close your eyes and ask yourself, where has that belief come from? How do you know that's true? There would be something or some incident or some belief, something somebody has told you. Yes, from past few incident, absolutely. That is what I'm referring to. किसी ने आपको कुछ कहा होगा, some societal pressure, or maybe from your childhood somebody has said something, or from your current incident. How do you know that's true? Now you have thought. Can you write now what are the incident? कहाँ से आया वो belief? You have written? So these absolutely past childhood incident. Sometimes it's self-created from my own thoughts. So let me tell you, it can never come from your self-thought. When we are born, we are just born with no thoughts. These thoughts come to us from someone. We have never ever realized कि इनसे भी आ सकता है. Something that was told to our subconscious mind. No problem, Arunim. See, our body is very intelligent. When we were kids, we did not have memory. Kids as in of 5 years old. बचपन से हमारा memory नहीं develop होता है. We only start remembering things when we are of 5 के बाद, right? Till that time, 2 साल में क्या हुआ, 1 year में क्या हुआ, 3 year में क्या हुआ, 4 year में क्या हुआ, we do not remember. But you will be amazed to know that our body keep memories. Our body has its own memory. For example, your mom left you to cook something, of course for you, but you wanted her attention when you were just 1.5 or 2 years old. You couldn't express and you wanted your mom badly. But she couldn't come क्योंकि उनको खाना बनाना था, right? She had to cook. Now that created a feeling of rejection in you. So whenever anyone tries to leave you, you feel that rejection in your body. But you don't understand where it is coming from. So this thoughts has to come from somewhere. It cannot be created on our own. When we heal those thoughts, we are free from those baggages. So today, with this exercise, let's do one thing. That one belief, let's take it out. Okay, I will take you through a deep somatic exercise now. So for that, you have to be in really calm space. I'll play a music in the background and you just need to, or else background is not required. I will simply I'll simply instruct you and you need to listen to what I am saying and just do what I am saying. Okay. And then I'll also talk about the fear you were talking about, that I don't take big step. That's my fear, where it is coming from. Okay, everyone, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in on the count of 4 and exhale at the count of 8. While exhaling, feel that you're just taking out all your bags and baggages, stress, whatever stressful feeling or thoughts you have. Keep deep breathing. It is okay if any thought is coming to your mind. Just tell the thought, come to me after some time. Let me do this exercise peacefully. Keep breathing. Relax your forehead. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulder. Relax your chest. Relax your hand. Relax your stomach. Relax your pelvic. Relax your thighs. Relax your back. Relax your calf. Relax your feet. Now that you're completely relaxed, think about that intense situation or the belief or fearful negative emotion you have at your heart or belly, wherever you can feel. Think about that and start feeling that intense pain in your body. Wherever you're feeling that. Now, with your mind's eye, imagine a shape. It can be of any shape. It can be a round shape, a triangle shape, a square shape, any shape of your choice. Slowly see that shape getting inside of your body. and you are putting that thought inside of that shape. All those negative beliefs about you, all those negative thoughts about you, you're putting it inside that shape. Now that everything is inside that shape, just keep focusing, and with your mind's eye, walk out to your door. With your mind's eye, with your closed eye, your mind's eye. Now, when you open your door, you see the person who gave you that thought. There could be multiple person. There could be one person. The person could be alive. The person could be dead. It can be your grandmother, grandfather. It can be your mom, dad. It can be your neighbor, brother, sister, friend. It can be anyone from your current life, from your childhood. It can be your office colleague, whosoever it is. Take that out with your mind's eye and give that shape to that person. And slowly you see the person just going away from the door. Now, believe me, the pain or the feeling or the belief that you have is with its original shape, original source. You do not have to think that will this impact the person who has taken? No. This is an energetical work. You need not have to worry, but it will take it out from your body, from your mind and your soul. Now that the person is somewhere you're not able to see, you can come back to your place, sit, take a deep breath in, and tell it to yourself. Whatever I have believed was not true. I am 100% of self-worth. I am fully respected and loved, and I can do it. Whatever doubts or whatever negative beliefs I had about myself, I have released it from today. And slowly come back to your consciousness. You can slowly open your eyes when you feel ready. Drink some water, because when we do this kind of exercises, these are very deep exercises. You might feel क्या किया है ये बहुत, we don't know, we have never done it, but you will see the difference or impact within few days, maybe 2 or 3 days. You will start realizing कि आपने क्या निकाल दिया है अपने अंदर से, right? This is very, very, very impactful exercise. When I did it, I'll just give you one my own life example. I had a fear of public speaking. I had so much fear that whenever I used to, stand in front of public, I used to fumble, I used to go blank. I was so scared. I was, though, never an extrovert person, but I'm not introvert also, I'm ambivert. Okay. But there was an incident when I was a kid. I used to go by bus, and there were some children, they used to bully me because I used to look dark, and my mom and dad, they were from village. So my mom used to put a lot of oil on my head, and she used to tie like choti with ribbon. So they used to laugh at me, and that created some sort of fear and shyness within me, that created that fear of public speaking. So that is why I say that if you are tired of, doing lot of practices, बहुत practice कर लिया, newspaper पढ़ो, Netflix देखो, ये करो, वो करो, to learn, public speaking, English, these and that, if nothing helps, this is what I was talking about, the deep rooted belief. Here, because of paucity of time, we have did a very small exercise. बट ये जब हम थेरेपी करते हैं, वी डू इट फॉर 40 minutes to 1 hour. Sometimes it even goes to more than 1 hour. It takes out your deep rooted belief and transform you. Now you're understanding why transformation coach, it totally transforms you. Now I will coming back to the fear. Many of you would have. Thank you, Bhavesh, for showing so much of courage to, show your vulnerable side, that I have fear of, taking new step or doing something new. Now understand this. Yeah, Bhavesh.
No, it was actually my pleasure to like have this exercise live, and I really feel it that the way you said, na, just walk away from your place. I was really feeling that thing, and I had even imagining whatever the person faces, and I literally like I'm giving it to them only, and it did not have any of the effect after passing on to them.
I am
That is
so
what I.
Yes.
Thanks for that.
Exactly. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to know that. And I know it is going to work with so much conviction because I have tried it on myself. I have understood it. And after that, I have decided that no, corporate is something probably not for me as a corporate trainer, of course. But yes, I need to touch more and more people's life to serve them at the best of my capacity. Now, coming back to the question, why it happens, see, our body, I told you, it is very intelligent. It stores all the memory, it stores everything. Now our body continuously tries to keep us safe all the time. It tries to keep us in the comfort zone. It doesn't want us to take risk jahan pe we feel that our body is not safe. That's why we do procrastination. That's why it gives signal to the brain कि ये किया तो क्या हुआ, people will say something negative, and I will not feel that I am worth doing it. What if I fail? These and lot of stuff just goes around in our mind, because I said how many thoughts we get, 60 to 80,000 thoughts in a day. Okay. And unfortunately 80% of the thoughts are negative when you don't work on your energies and emotion. When you work on your emotion, it becomes 90% positive and rest probably negative, because we are human being. At this juncture, at this stage, I can say 95% of my thoughts in a day is positive. Probably only 5% is negative. But it took a long time for me. And I did not have mentor when I learned NLP and all. I did not have mentor to show me the path that, you know, it was a very good exercise or very good modalities I have learned though, but how to take it up as a coach and make a career on this, right? So now that is the reason we procrastinate. When your body feels the threat, for example, if you plan to go to gym or to do any sort of exercise, पहले तो your mind will take time to think and decide कि जाना है करना है. पहले तो प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन आएगा, बिकॉज टुडे इफ यू आर गोइंग यू विल हैव टू गो टुमारो, डे आफ्टर, एंड यू विल हैव टू कंटिन्यू गोइंग. देन बॉडी विल नॉट फील सेफ. बॉडी को तकलीफ करना पड़ेगा, राइट? बॉडी विल हैव टू डू एवरीथिंग, डाइट करना पड़ेगा, दिस एंड दैट. सो वी आर फियरफुल ऑफ दैट सक्सेस. फॉर दैट व्हाट यू नीड टू डू, write that goal in front of your eyes. Keep it in front of your eyes, and every day start 1% work to reach that goal. When you start working 1%, पहले आप 1% करोगे, 2%, देन 5, 10, एंड फिर आपका क्यूमुलेटिव वे में होते जाएगा, जैसे आपके अकाउंट्स में होता है, राइट? क्यूमुलेटिव. हाउ इट हैपेंस, सी how our habits are formed. When we do something repeatedly, it gets registered in our subconscious mind. So we have 10% conscious mind and rest is subconscious and unconscious mind. Unconscious mind जिसे हम breathe करते हैं, our autoimmune system, जो body work है, I have spoken about. And the rest is subconscious mind, जो हमारे दिमाग में होता है, जो automatically आता है, जो thoughts, right? So मान लो आप एक नए रास्ते में जा रहे हो, ओके। मान लो यू आर गोइंग टू लोकेश's प्लेस, ओके, फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. सो लोकेश विल टेल यू, ओके, दिस इज द डायरेक्शन, गो राइट लेफ्ट. यू विल गो वेरी कॉन्शियसली, मुझे राइट लेना है, लेफ्ट लेना है, ऐसे जाना है, वैसे जाना है. बट द मोमेंट यू वेंट देयर फॉर मल्टीपल टाइम्स, यू गेट यूज टू इट. फिर आपको नहीं याद करना है, बिकॉज इट गॉट रजिस्टर्ड इन योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड एंड ऑटो पायलट में आपका चलते रहेगा, जैसे हम ड्राइविंग सीखते हैं, राइट? सो दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंस. इफ यू वांट टू अचीव समथिंग इन योर लाइफ, स्टार्ट समथिंग न्यू, फर्स्ट यू नीड टू स्टार्ट वर्किंग 1% टूवर्ड्स इट. फिर धीरे धीरे वो आपका हैबिट बन जाएगा. यू हैव टू फोर्स योर सेल्फ, एंड ऑफ कोर्स यूजिंग लॉट ऑफ मोडालिटीज यू कैन डू दैट. With that, I am at the end of my session. And if you have any question, you can ask me. Before that, I would request you to scan this QR code and check your emotional intelligence question. Don't worry, I'm not going to publish it anywhere. I have also attached a link to my calendar wherein if you want to book one-on-one consultation, you can book. Just scan it and fill up the form. Once you're done, let me know. I will send you one pager affirmation that will help you to reprogram your mind. When you keep repeating those affirmation, it will help you to start believing those. When you start believing those, it will help you to come out of the negative beliefs. Once you are done, please let me know in the comment section, or sorry, chat. Yeah. Meanwhile, I am just checking who all have joined. I'm so happy to see so many of you. Once you're done, or you can, where's the QR code? Okay. Pushpalata, you're not able to see. Can you all see if anyone can confirm me the QR code?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can
we have
see the
scanned.
code, but it's not
Yeah.
working. Nothing is happening. It's not
Reload.
coming.
Try to reload. I just did. Try to reload.
You have to just scan and open the link.
Yes, it is not responding.
Yeah, you try to reload once.
Mm.
In that case, just try it once. In that case, I think you are in Lokesh's WhatsApp group.
Yes, I'll post it in WhatsApp group.
Yes, yes, we will send the link in the
Yes.
WhatsApp group.
Okay.
That will be
That will be best.
Yes. So we are just on time. If you have any question, it was very short and crisp session. I wanted to keep it very short and yet impactful so that you understand the basics.
So there was one question, like one chart you had shown with various numbers. So what were
Frequency
those
and the number.
numbers? Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. You're able to see my screen, still able to see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So these are the frequencies. 700 plus is enlightenment. आपने देखा होगा YouTube में 8888 frequency, 1111 frequency, and abundance. If you have not seen, you should go and check it out. Because वहां पे क्या होता है, when you listen to that frequency, automatically your mind starts giving you signal and you start attracting those positive things into your life. This is the magic of this frequency. Any more question?
Rakhi, you have given us the form. That is 1 to 5. What is suppose the question is unexpected expenses or market shifts trigger panic, clouding my decision making. So I don't get affected because I'm a chartered accountant. Should
Then
we add
rarely,
zero?
then
So
rarely, 0, 1.
So then I should the
Yes.
lower marking. Okay, that's what.
Yes,
Which
yes,
side we
yes.
have to do it.
That means you are emotionally regulated when it comes to your money. That's amazing.
Yes, yes.
That means you are very much abundance when it comes to money.
Perfectly all right. And also I resonate with that happiness, joy, 540.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, पता है हमारा ideal target, what should be our ideal target? Our ideal target should be balancing all of this.
Yes.
And from today onwards, whosoever is there in the session, and I'm sure it is going to reach more and more people through the YouTube video, because I have seen Lokesh doing amazing work, because his 100 at 100 skills is an amazing initiative. So today onwards, please stop believing that ये होगा तो ये नहीं हो सकता है, वो होगा तो वो नहीं हो सकता है. That's the biggest myth we have been told. लास्ट टाइम आपने मनी बिलीफ के बारे में यू हैव ऑलरेडी गॉन थ्रू द सेशन, प्रोबेबली कोमल हैज टेकन. सो इट इज एब्सोल्युटली फैक्ट, you know, the beliefs that we carry are just precondition in our mind, which are not the fact. Let me
Yeah,
take a
I would like to share one incident. Earlier, like this is very true. Whatever we think, we attract that only.
yes.
5 to 6 years of my career, I was of the belief that nobody will learn from me, or this is very easy. Why will someone like try to learn this? This is very easy. But after one incident, I came to know that no, everybody will learn if we are passionate about it. So that thinking itself has changed my life in 1 year, and now I'm here. Like I'm very very satisfied with what is going on regularly. Every day I'm very excited. Earlier it was very boring for me. So our mind shift can change everything, and it is very true that we shape our realities. Because earlier I did not see any opportunity, and now the same situation is like every day I'm seeing more and more opportunities. So
True.
nothing changed. Only one thing that changed was my mindset and positivity inside me. Earlier everything was like, no, this will not work, this will not work, how will I do, how will this so much happen? And now like we are starting so many initiatives. It's only because I have only one firm belief that everybody will support. If we are positive, it will keep going on, right? So this is very important thing said, that mindset or positivity can change the things. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, 2 points here I would like to touch upon. Very good point, Lokesh. Thank you so much for sharing. One belief can definitely change. Okay, where I was coming from. The point you have said. The first point, that कौन सीखेगा मेरे से, so simple thing. There is customer, people who are into business, there is customer for everything that we sell. Today we know ABCD. हमारे लिए ABCD is not a big deal. लोग ABCD भी बेच रहे हैं, राइट? यूट्यूब में वो लोग क्रिएट कर रहे हैं. There are people who are seeing ABCD, they are learning ABCD, right? So it is very simple. Second point that I would like to touch upon is that you said, शुरुआत में क्या था? You used to think that, uh, who will support me? You were not so positive. Now, after you have become positive, your thoughts have become positive, you have started attracting more positive thing. So that's what it is. We are continuously in this spiraling of thoughts. एक नेगेटिव थॉट्स, स्पाइरलिंग ऑफ थॉट्स आपका और नेगेटिव नेगेटिव ऐड करते जाएगा. बट एक पॉजिटिव थॉट विल स्टार्ट एडिंग मोर पॉजिटिव थॉट्स इनटू योर लाइफ, एंड मोर पॉजिटिव थॉट्स इक्वल्स टू मोर पॉजिटिव फीलिंग, more positive feeling equals to more abundance into our life, isn't it? It is so simple, but we were not taught this in our childhood, which is why it is so important that we teach our children all of this. Because we were told कि अभी हंस रहे हो ज्यादा तो रोना पड़ेगा. My parents were like that. इतनी हंस रही हो तुम, you will have to cry after some time. Don't laugh so much. We were into so many wrong beliefs, but of course they were also learning, they were evolving. We have learned this science, and I would say we are in the golden era where we have complete peace of mind if we want to. Yes, Bhavish.
राखी, you said it rightly. Like एक नेगेटिव थॉट्स, ये मेरा खुद का एक्सपीरियंस है लास्ट सेशन से, और आपके ये सेशन से ही मुझे अभी ये रियलाइज हो रहा है कि कोई भी एक नेगेटिव थॉट्स जब आता है ना, तो लाइक इट्स लाइक if your mind is like not ready to it's even if you are willing to do any something new, your mind won't able to do it that. But the way once we start thinking in a positive manner, इतने सारे ऑप्शंस खुल रहे हैं। ये मैं लास्ट 2 दिन से प्रैक्टिस हो रहा है मेरे से, तो इतने सारे ऑप्शन यू कैन नॉट इमेजिन लाइक बहुत सारे सोर्सेज दिखने लगते हैं फिर। और जब एक नेगेटिव थॉट्स होता है ना, तो पूरा श्रिंक हो जाता है ऐसे माइंड। ये मेरा
Yes, वो
पर्सनल
shrink
एक्सपीरियंस।
नहीं चाहिए. We want that expanded energy. We do not want that contracted energy.
एग्जैक्टली
So
एग्जैक्टली।
मैंने
I am
व्हाट्सएप में एक चैट में लाफिंग मैसेज आया था, वो डाला है आप सबके लोगों के लिए। वैसे इट इज अ सीरियस, पीपल डाइड, वी मस्ट गिव श्रद्धांजलि, बट इससे और भी पॉजिटिव ले सकते हो मैसेज को।
Exactly. Right.
Life is so unpredictable. You go to vacation and terrorists will shoot you. You go to trophy parade and it is ends in a stampede. And you go in a flight for a work or a vacation and it crashes. You are studying in your hostel and the plane falls on you. In a hence, don't wait for everything to be perfect before you decide to be happy. So the way we are discussing positivity is nothing but creating the awareness. Conscious living is very important, you know. देखो, पार्ट एंड पार्सल है, सैडनेस हैप्पीनेस सब कुछ आएगा लाइफ में। हाउ यू डील विद दैट, वो ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। और मैं तो हमेशा,
absolutely.
मेरा भी ऐसा ही मानना रहता है राखी, व्हेन आई स्पीक ऑन मोटिवेशन, आई से लाइफ में चैलेंज नहीं है तो लाइफ में मजा क्या है? तो ये देयर हैज टू बी सम चैलेंजेस, बट द फैक्ट रिमेन्स how beautifully you handle it, how you respond to any situation, and that makes your life more happier, more positive, and more vibrant.
How beautifully you have said, Vandana. I really loved it. But here, just a small change at the end, that you have shared another belief that you mentioned that life में challenges तो आएंगे ही. Okay, though we know the fact, but we should never affirm that life में तो challenges आएंगे. I am the warrior, then universe will start giving you more
More
struggle,
challenges.
more problem, more challenges. So life is peaceful. God, I am living my purpose with happiness. Of course, life is unpredictable. That 20% we have spoken about, जो कि हमारा कर्मा से we have taken birth, our destiny, but 80% we have control in our hand, and we should be very, very aware of what we are talking.
Affirmation, I got your point. What you
Our
throw to the universe, it will come back to you. So like
absolutely.
give me power or strength to handle the situation well, as how you said, peaceful life चाहिए. But peace means what? एकदम नीरव शांति, तो फिर तो मजा ही नहीं रहेगा। मतलब ये मेरा थॉट प्रोसेस है।
So here peace means you don't get affected. You are neutral in every situation.
Oh, like Buddha.
हम नहीं, नॉट एग्जैक्टली, हाँ बुद्धा भी आप बोल सकते हो. बुद्धा अटेंड करना इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट,
हाँ,
बट
but
व्हाट यू
still.
सेड इज एग्जैक्टली दैट. नो, बीइंग न्यूट्रल. You are also saying the same thing, being neutral, not getting affected. हमें पता होना चाहिए, because I mentioned, no, when I started, even after being, into all of this, to know how to regulate emotion, even after that, tears were rolling out of my eyes when I watched that video. And unfortunately, I didn't see the whole incident happen. One video just came and I just checked that video, and it was like shocking for me. I saw people were burned, and I was like, what video is this? I got so disturbed with that. And then I got to know about the news and literally started thinking about those people. And then, of course, with the help of NLP, I have disassociated myself. Just before coming here, I was talking to my partner. He's here, Bhavdev. So he said, before you go, you need to know you need to be in a great frame of mind. So that's all. I think if you have any more question, we can have a discussion or we can conclude this.
Yeah.
Thank
Anyone
you.
is having more doubts? Anyone is having any more doubts?
No,
नहीं,
it's
जिंदगी में
wonderful.
डाउट्स तो रहने
No.
वाले
A
हैं, लेकिन
wonderful
टाइम के
session.
साथ चलना
Rakhi
पड़ेगा।
madam, thank you.
Thanks Rakhi.
Thank you
लोकेश,
so much. It is pleasure,
Yeah.
knowing you all, meeting you all. So many of you I'm meeting for the first time, and few of are from my community. I would just like to see you all on video. If you can come and just
Yes, yes.
give a heart, एक share करो, then we can also click pictures, and share. Hey Mangala, thank you so much. Bhavesh is a rock star. Then Vandana.
स्टॉप स्क्रीन शेयर नो तो वीडियो अच्छा आएगा.
Oh, okay, okay. नहीं, मेरे यहाँ पे मतलब शेयर नहीं हो रहा है. Okay, I'll just close the video. अभी हो
हाँ,
गया ना?
अब पिक्चर परफेक्ट है.
Okay, so good to see you, Naina. Although I will not force everyone, but if you can come. And please, ये reaction वाले में heart में जाते हैं and let's share some love for each other. Wow, Arunim, thanks.
Take a
Yes.
photo and keep it. No, not that way. You can just press here on the laptop and you'll get the screen.
Who is talking? I couldn't.
No, there is a tab on the laptop.
Yeah,
If
there's
you
a
press
tab,
it,
right? There's a tab
yeah.
here.
So
Yes.
just take that screen, press that, and tell everybody to smile. And 1, 2, 3, and take.
Smile and press. Thank you so much,
No,
Mangala.
you have to press.
I have pressed to. It is there.
See this. See my
No,
screen.
no,
Oh, that one. This one you're talking about.
no, ma'am. Press press S screen.
नहीं,
That tab.
आपको नीचे जाके
Screenshot. You're talking about screenshot. Okay.
Yeah, take a screenshot and
Okay.
keep it.
Okay. That we can also do. Thank you so much for sharing, suggesting us. It was amazing and lovely. Thank you so much. And Lokesh, you're doing amazing job. Big round of applause for you.
Yeah. Lokesh sir, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we can conclude. Good night. Have a good night's
Okay.
sleep and don't
Yeah,
indulge your.
in the group,
Lokesh sir, I have written to you and I think you're going to respond to me. I'm Mangala from Pune.
yes, I
Sure,
got to know.
Mandala. Okay, you've written to
Yeah,
Lokesh.
in the group, Rakhi ji is there, so she will share the details. You can share yourself,
Yeah.
LinkedIn profile and everywhere where people want to connect further. Anyone who want to connect further definitely can go through the links.
Yes, sir. You are very cooperative and motivating. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, it was so amazing. Only request, please do not indulge yourself more into social media all the time. Have little control so that your emotions can be controlled. Somebody asked me this question, energy को कैसे control करे? Energy and thoughts से control कर सकते हो, and for that don't indulge yourself into lot of negative stuff. Just try to stuff yourself with some positivity, some calmness. थोड़ा सा अगर मेडिटेशन कर लो, गो बैक टू दिस वीडियो, यूट्यूब में जब आ जाएगा, एंड जस्ट गो बैक टू दैट एक्सरसाइज, एंड फॉर ईच बिलीव, नया बिलीव लेके जस्ट प्रैक्टिस इट.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It was
Bye.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.